Hi, I'm Liz Parker Kuhn, Senior Editor, Candy Industry Magazine. Today we are here talking to Haley Peyron, the Marketing Manager for Candy Dynamics, which is the parent company of Slime Liquor and Toxic Waste brands. Thanks for being here today with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So to start out, what are some consumer trends and behaviors right now in the novelty candy category?
I think especially with novelty, there's a lot of play that you can have, whether it's the exact format of the candy or flavor combinations. And for us, we've noticed that unique flavors are actually a big selling point. Consumers not only want an item that looks different, but they want something that tastes different, gives them a different consumption experience. So we've noticed that different flavor combinations do very well. And we actually just recently launched the Toxic Waste Blue Drum, kind of a take on our iconic yellow drum with unique flavors specific to that candy that we've noticed has done very well. On top of that, as well, I'm sure many people have heard about the kind of freeze-dried craze that we thought was really only going to be a fad that's continued to grow for the past few years. Kind of just provides a new texture to candy that they already love.
Okay. And then you talked a little bit about this just now, but can you also talk about like flavors, ingredients, buying consumption occasions, things like that?
Yeah. So we notice, of course, holiday seasons are a big spending time for consumers. They want to treat themselves and their family and friends, and a candy provides a really simple, easy way for them to do that. But as we've noticed throughout the years, more selling seasons are starting to arise. And especially as we're getting into summertime here now, that's almost becoming a selling season within itself. Especially if you look at convenience, retail, they're really pushing a lot of these candy, quick snackable foods for road trips and things like that, creating essentially a new selling season that people are really kind of gearing their consumption habits around.
Okay, makes sense. And then how does Candy Dynamics specifically work to keep up with current consumer interests?
We do a lot of different work, either analyzing what we see in data trends from the NCA or different Circana data as well. But we also take directly from the consumer and we look on different forums, whether that be Reddit. We look in our own comment section of our social media. We look in certain retailers' comment sections as well to really get the sentiments directly from the consumers. And social media has really provided a way for consumers to speak to brands and actually have the brands speak back or make changes in the way that they do their business just based on the suggestions from consumers. So we really try to keep up with what our consumers are saying on social media and also what our retail partners are letting us know and what they notice within their own channels of distribution of maybe this package type will work best. And so we really take into account not just our own sentiments, but consumers and our retail partners as well.
Makes sense. Does your company ever do like consumer taste panels or anything like that, like taste testing?
Yeah, we do. And especially many people at our company have younger children who love to take part, of course, in any kind of taste testing like that. So we get a wide variety of children, very different ages, to just participate, try something out, let us know what they like, let us know what they don't like. That's a big thing with our new product development and our research and development phase of our production.
Okay. And have you seen any notable innovations in novelty candies recently?
Like I said earlier, there's a big excitement for new flavors. So we are seeing not just ourselves, but some of our other friends within the industry also expanding into new flavor ranges. On top of that, seasonal specific packaging, I think, has opened up a big opportunity for the more non-traditional seasonal brands, ourselves included with that one. And on top of that, kids like to see what's new on the market. Like we said earlier, they're going to social media to talk about it. They're also going to social media to see what's out there. So we really, really like to, engage in social media in the best way that we can so that we can get to that end consumer. Notable innovations with that, like I said, can be flavors, packaging, even new product ideas. We've had people write in even to our website with some new product ideas. And most notably, I remember a kid sending us an idea for a slime liquor, making it buffalo sauce flavored. Certainly doesn't work necessarily with the Toxic Waste sour candy brand, but there's an idea out there for everybody.
Yeah, you never know. I've been seeing a lot of what do they call it? Spicy, sweet and spicy
Yes.
flavors out there. So maybe at some point you'll have a buffalo flavored
Yeah.
candy. And then speaking of which, do you have any recent or upcoming novelty launches to share or anything coming up later this year?
Yeah, we have quite a few that are coming for sweets and snacks, kind of keeping those close to the chest as of right now. But we are always looking at creating new items. Our slime liquor brand really gears towards those people that can't handle that full sour of the toxic waste brand. So that's always something that we keep in mind as well when it comes to launching new products, is understanding differentiations and sour levels. And some people may really like that intense sour that you can just feel and it makes your face pucker. And some people may like more of a tangy experience. So we try to find something for everyone, from the most extreme sour lovers to just the occasional eaters of the candy.
Makes sense. And then speaking of which, for my last question, what is your personal favorite slime liquor or toxic waste product to enjoy?
My favorite is actually a newer one that we've launched. It's the Slime Liquor Double Play. There's two different flavors that are included. It's a little bit more of a gel consistency as opposed to the classic liquid consistency of the slime liquor, but it's got two different flavors on each side, and the packaging is actually set up where you can fold it in half and actually eat both of the flavors at one time, and you'll color both sides of your tongue different colors. And I really enjoy that one. Sometimes I don't want that super, super sour, the hazardously sour, as we like to say. And it's nice to just have that little tangy treat. Even after lunch, I can just have a little bit of that, and it kind of satisfies that craving for me.
Makes sense. I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Well, that is all the time we have for today, but thanks again for being here with us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.